But today, we're going to be very brief with this very class today because it's one of the, I think it's one of the simplest question I saw there. And I said, I'm going to deal with that. He said, okay, let's start off. How, or show us how you can connect from, okay, how can you connect electric fence from uh, middle, like center point, not at the extreme. All right. So let's assume it's a fence. We have something like this. One live. Use the 8 lines. Live and live. Live and live. Live. All right. Let's assume these are brackets. Okay. My bracket starts here. Also, I will have one at the middle. Okay. Mm-hmm. These are intermediate poles. These are brackets. Sorry, brackets. Mm-hmm. So this is our earth line. This is our earth line. Right. Okay. So now we have the 8 lines. Let's number them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know, for most of our fences, immediately you have the first line is always live, this live, live, this is earth, this is live, this is live, this is earth, this is live, this is live. So you have the live, live, and live, live, and live, live. But like I always explain, please always make sure you have your live at the top, at the bottom, whatever configuration. Let the live come be the first line and let it be the last line. I've seen scenarios where some are asking, they say, can you have it at the middle? Let's say we have live and live and live and live and just like that. But at the end of the day, you see the last line, you now have your head at the extreme. Why we always have this is so that you try to come from the top, you meet the live, you try to come from the bottom, you meet the live also. So this is, I prefer it secure, and at the middle you also have the live, you have your head in between them. So let's rock this way. So if we have this, now he's asking, how can you connect your electric fence from the middle? That is, your energizer cable coming to the middle, not having to loop, having them in parallel. So let's see what we're going to do here. So for this, let's assume this fence goes all the way. I just want to pick from here. So if we're picking anything from here, always ensure any place at the middle you want to use your connect your energizer from, there must be break at that point. So I can decide to pick here, I can pick here, I can pick here, I can pick here, I can pick here, pick any of this. But let me make it a bit, should I say complex? Do I say that will be complex? Okay, let me make it easy for us. Let's assume we're using the bottom line. So break here. Now get your spring and your hook. Put the hook over this bobbin, take the spring, then from here, this connects to this spring, this. So it means this is a spring. separating this point from this point. So if you place a spring here, it means this line coming from here can no longer get here, it stops here. And this one picks up from here to this place. So you'll be able to break the circuit here. But if it's an area where you don't put this and you just put one here, you put one here, it means your connection will be in parallel. They are both meeting themselves here and here since you are coming to the middle. So what you do here, make sure you apply your spring and your hook here to first separate the circuit. Now, let's have our energizer. This is our energizer. This our energizer is here. This is the live return. And these are earth out, earth return. Let's say this is earth out, earth return. These are live out, live out. These are live return. All right. Okay. From the bottom of the energizer. Okay. From this point, let's also assume I'll just try and say do I do the siren? Let's say the siren connection for now. I think maybe in our next video we'll talk about that. So from here, what we have to do, I'll make sure, and now this connection, I want to take out the earth comes pre-looped from the energizer, under the energizer. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to separate this, remove this loop, so that we'll have two earth cable coming to the fence. Now if we're using two earth cable, it means what we did here, we still need to apply it here. Let's say we come here, let's just put the spring here also. We'll take off that wire, we'll put the hook here, and pull the spring, and spring here. As a spring, so means this attach here. So by the time you're applying a spring, it means you are separating the straight circuit from this end to this end. It's been broken here, separated here at the middle. So it means this one stops here, it moves around the bobbin. Then this one, the hook goes to the other segment of the bobbin, and all the way here. So this anything coming here stops here. Anyone from here stops here. So it's just within this line. So I'll take our live out. Let's assume these are live out, right? Take the cable, we hit this first guy. So it means if this is our out, then it means it begins to flow this way, right? Comes this way. This gets here, move to the next live. Always move to the next available live, okay? Now this one moves all the way. Note that this cannot flow here because of this spring. So this continues all the way, gets here. I'll leave this guy follow for now. I won't touch this because if I come here, it means I need to come back to this place. I'll leave this guy follow, then I move to the next available live, right? Moves this way. This gets here, comes to the next available live, all right? When we get here, we'll move to the next live. Okay. This guy gets here, moves to the next live. When this guy gets here, there is no more live. So the only live left is this one at the bottom. So we need to take this one all the way to the one at the bottom. That's the next one available. This gets to this point, there's no, so it means this can now go back to the energizer as the return. So it means this is treated. Then what we have left is the earth. For the earth, we take this one, let's assume taking an earth cable, just pass through this guy moves here, it gets it all the way to the next earth. Yes, all the way, gets here, moves to the next earth here, and there's nothing here left here, so it's for it to return to earth. So at the end of the day, we have this complete circuit for the live. So it means these are all in series, making the fence secure. So with this, I think this answers that question of having this at the middle. I hope this is well noted and this is clear. So I just have to make this brief for today. So till we meet in our next class to have a lovely week. Enjoy the new year.
The Food Tech Tea.
I'm the red guy, call me Slim Shady, getting the death.